In the kitchen now with Robert Nunes. He is president of a wonderful company called Leah Marie's, and I'm all about quick, easy recipes, and that's what you're all about too. Good to see you. Nice to meet you, Robert.
Good to be here.
So tell us about this garlic spread.
Well, we at home we love garlic bread, and oftentimes our old-fashioned recipe, it was either we didn't have the ingredients, we didn't have time, and so we ended up doing frozen garlic bread or something else. And we thought, how about let's get a product so we can make really good, fresh garlic bread in no time.
Yum.
And that's what we've created here. 2 flavors, original garlic and 5 cheese.
Love it.
And basically it's butter, garlic, and cheeses.
So all the stuff that you make your own homemade garlic spread, but you don't have to anymore.
Exactly.
So the first thing we're going to do is show you how to make the homemade garlic bread. So we've got a nice loaf of bread we picked up at Festival, right?
We'll take the 5 cheese.
Should I cut it this way or the other way?
That'd be a Texas toast style. We've already made on the front here the traditional garlic bread, so let's do a Texas toast style.
Let's do Texas toast. So we'll do it. Take some nice fresh bread, and there is nothing better than the fresh stuff. Slice it up. I'll get a little cookie sheet, and then you've got the spread there. And now, what's the oven temperature that we do for this normally?
Typically 375, but oven temperatures vary. We've found here that
ours takes a little longer. That's okay. All right, so there's the spread.
There's the bread, and you just spread it on.
Okay.
It comes out of the oven, very spreadable. As you can see, you can see the roasted garlic, the parsley that's in there.
Stuff.
And we've worked really hard to use real stuff. So it's real butter, it's real garlic, it's real parsley.
Yum.
Parmesan cheese. There are 5 different cheeses in the 5 cheese: Romano, mozzarella, provolone.
So in the oven this goes.
And when you pop it in the oven, through the magic of television, it comes out.
This looks fantastic. My kids are all over garlic bread. Wow. And it smells amazing.
It literally, in 10 minutes, you have fresh garlic bread out of whatever bread you like.
Yum.
If you have leftover hamburger buns that you don't know what to do with, you throw that on there and you've got garlic bread in no time. So
that's, what the spread is meant to, but then you can do so many different things with it. We're actually going to make a homemade shrimp scampi that you can use the spread for, which is really cool. So get us started on that one.
Exactly. This came from consumers. They said, we want to cook with this. Can we cook with this? And then we said, sure, knock yourselves out. So in a skillet, you're going to put some original garlic. Okay. Or you can use 5 cheese, either one.
Well, we've got the original garlic right here. Okay, so you just open up. What I'm liking about this too, Robert, is like earlier, I was talking about how you open this, then you can, if you're not using it all at one time, top goes on back in the refrigerator. How long will it keep in the fridge?
It'll keep as long as the best of use by date. So it'll be a fair amount of time.
So some butter, the garlic spread in here. This is the garlic spread.
Right, and we don't want to get too hot there.
Okay, we'll just turn it down a little bit.
As you mentioned earlier in your show, garlic will burn.
Exactly.
So will butter. So
I'm kind of remove it from the heat a little bit.
Yeah, just to cool that off.
Okay, now we're going to add our shrimp. We put our shrimp in here now.
You can just dump the shrimp in.
Yum. And you're using the pre-cooked shrimp, which makes it even easier, right?
Exactly. And with pre-cooked shrimp, you don't want to cook it very long in the skillet. No more than 2 minutes, or the shrimp will get tough.
Just want to get that.
But it just makes it so much easier than deveining and shelling. And, oh my goodness.
Totally with you on that.
So in a couple of minutes, you're going to get that wonderful flavor. We boiled off some linguine.
Okay.
And in that we put in a couple of dollops of Leah Marie's as well. Okay, and it gives the pasta a wonderful flavor.
You bet.
And a great mouthfeel.
Okay, so just toss it with the butter.
And literally, in the time that you boil the pasta, you can have a wonderful shrimp scampi.
Super quick and easy. All right, so is the pasta ready for the plate or anything else? The
pasta's ready for the plate.
Okay. Big platter here.
You can,
kind of mound it up. All right.
There you go.
All right, now our shrimp.
And now the shrimp are ready to go right on top.
Okay. Yum. I'm always, my daughter is a huge shrimp person, and but out of the restaurants, I'm like, no, you can't order that. It's $30. So we started making things like this at home, and it's quick and easy. And she gets her shrimp, and we don't spend a ton of money.
Yeah, we purchased these shrimp actually at Festival last night, and they're 24 shrimp, and I think it was $8.
Yeah, and it's going to feed 4 people.
Exactly.
All right, so now we've got some great drippings here, right?
Wonderful, and we're going to take some white wine.
Okay, we've got like a Pinot Grigio.
Exactly.
Like hit it with that a little bit. crank up the heat a little bit. A little fresh lemon juice.
We're going to throw a little lemon juice on there.
Okay.
And literally in, probably 2-3 minutes here.
We'll just let that sauce reduce down. And
exactly.
All right, we'll get back to that in just a minute.
You've got a little piece of parsley that you'll throw up on top.
You bet. Now let's talk about some of the other things that you did with the spread.
Here we have a bruschetta. We made a bruschetta, which is obviously very Italian.
Love it.
We used 5 cheese on this.
Okay, so again, we got the little baguette, spread some of the Leah Marie's garlic, the 5 cheese on top of this, bake these in the oven then.
Correct.
Okay.
And you want to slice them thin.
Okay.
And then it's an assembly process and a great project for the family because you just move it on down the line. You put a tomato on top of that. You put some fresh mozzarella on top of that. Then the real trick is you take and you baste fresh olive oil, and on top of that you put some fresh basil. And that is just a wonderful, colorful appetizer.
It's beautiful.
It takes absolutely no time, and we have a platter of them here.
Gorgeous.
And when you taste them, they are phenomenal.
I mean, the ladies love that. Have them over for hors d'oeuvres. Great starter to any kind of party or meal. This is a really fancy grown-up grilled cheese, it looks like.
Exactly, and if you're in Italy, it's called a panini. We've taken ham and cheese and Leah Marie's garlic spread.
On the outside?
On the outside.
Ooh, okay.
And you can do any kind of meat. You could do a Cuban sandwich with pork and ham and Swiss cheese. I have a friend of mine that uses a bacon jam and puts it inside to give it an even richer flavor. So it's grilled ham and cheese really kicked up a little bit.
And so you grill it just in a skillet or in a panini pan, but then you can see how you basically have that garlic spread on the outside.
Exactly.
Very good.
You can even do it in a George.
Sure.
Just slam it down and you're good to go.
All right, our sauce I think is done here. So this is kind of reduced down a little bit, and this gets poured on top of the shrimp and the pasta, and wow, quick and easy. Maybe a little extra parsley. Robert, tell me about where you can get this spread. You can pick it up locally, not a problem?
Locally, in festival stores, cop stores, pick and save throughout the Green Bay and Fox River Valley area.
Now, where do you find it? What section of the grocery store?
It's in the butter section.
Okay.
Typically in the butter section. Every now and then, the grocers like to put it in the refrigerated Italian section.
Okay.
But typically it's in the butter section, and it's fast, easy, and great flavor. Just
good stuff.
Wonderful flavor.
Good stuff. Original garlic or the
or
5 cheese?
cheese.
I'm going to take one of each, I think.
There you go. And even on the inside, we've got some recipe ideas.
Love it.
So,
love it. Great ideas to make cooking a little more simple. Take it to Italy, it's the next best thing.
Exactly.
Pleasure to meet you.
Great
Thanks so
meeting
much.
you too.